I wanted to try these birch panels for epoxy pouring to see how they held up and to let you know how it worked out. You could see these are really nicely smooth birch, different type of panels that have a ledge to them so you can hang your artwork right when you're done. There's no need for frames, which I think is an excellent way that they're designed. They're really smooth. I feel like some of these wood panels that I've used, they can be like rough or not like too absorbent almost. So we did some epoxy pouring resin on these. My kid did this and they came out really cool. It definitely held its own so nicely without having to like worry about it being too absorbent and like the paint or the epoxy going directly right into the wood. It also isn't like super heavy, which I like. It can be, it's like a nice sturdy wood. It doesn't feel like plywood. It feels like a nice piece of like sturdy wood, but it is the way that it's designed, it's pretty lightweight, so you can hang it very easily after using it for different crafts. So I would use these for tons of different things, like epoxy or painting or like engraving there or just like using some paint markers right on. They're such an excellent value that you could pick up a bunch and really experiment with these. The company sent these to me, but I'm definitely going to buy more and do some more of this epoxy art on them because they come out really cool. You can use them as coasters, and I just like how they held up very nicely without like feeling cheap, without feeling like I was just using an MDF board. Like it does feel like, a nice sturdy piece of wood for my art, which is what I was looking for. So if you need or want to try doing something like this, I definitely recommend grabbing these. This is what it looks like, the epoxy after 24 hours of drying and curing onto the wood. So again, it just like held up nicely, nothing warped. It looks like glass almost. So it's a really cool, great quality product. Definitely recommend these.